the euro. So we're going to start with the euro pairs because we're trying to get, we want the currency that is going to move, and this currency that's going to move, this is the one we want to take, because in that movement, this is where we are going to be able to make money. We want the currency that moves, because in that movement, as I said, this is where the money is going to be made. So we're going to start with the euro dollar. And as you can see, this is from April of this year, and when we identified on the cash base the structure point of the 133.64, we broke above it, which is, again, this is the, we can call that the structure point, which is synonymous with the one we had on the index. That there is a difference between the future index and the spot price. There is a few pips difference, but it doesn't, the chart pattern or the formation of the chart is one and the same. So we have closed the week now at 137.89. We do have a point of reference here, which is the 136.91, and we also have the 137.46, which has been this high, and it has been, and they're both the beginning of that upward leg to the upside. And it is also pretty much here. So the 137 that I want you to see, the 137.46, that is going to be basically our stop, if you will, on our long position, or we can use that as a the beginning to see if the long move is going to pause. But I will not short at my shorting point will be around the 136. So I'm going to find out. The one thing is just I am slightly concerned about is that this move was too explosive. It has been that's about 180 pip range that day on Friday, and you can see that that is a very big move, and it closed near pretty much at the dead high. Okay, so having said that, we want to be buyers of the euro, but we are going to buy the euro on a trade above 138. Look at this. This was 3 weeks ago, guys. 3 weeks ago, when I started my trip to Chile and South America. It was 130. We are now 800 pips from the price we should have been long at, and it is also the structure point. See this? This is the power of identifying the structure point. That structure point where they were 3 weeks ago, we're above, close to, or 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 800 pips. So we are going to be buying above the 138 handle. We're going to go long above the 138 handle, and we're going to put our stop below 137.46. So our long stop is 137.468, And if we are going to go short, I mean, if you look at this chart, the intraday, this thing is just in a powerful, any move to the downside here, you might be trying to scalp it, but technically I wouldn't be looking at shorting anything unless it trades below the 136.46. So any move to the downside here, coming down like this, anywhere up till the 136.46, that, guys, is a buying opportunity. That you can consider that retracement, you can consider that a pullback. Do not be gung-ho on shorting it. If you are going to short it for whatever reason that you short things, which you're not supposed to, but if you do, then make sure that you don't overstay your welcome. You're going in for a quick few pips and you get out. So our short point is going to be below the 136.46. And if I go short below the 136.46, I'm going to put my stop pretty tight above it, because that is a major uptrend and I do not want it. If I want it to stay below the 136, if for any reason it gets above the 136, then I'm going to close my stop. So if I put the same value, just make sure you're giving it a few pips extra just to be on the safe side. Okay? The structure long, the new structure long, hold on a second, guys. When I'm done, I'm going to answer the question, because I can't, as I told you, I have one screen. The next structural point is the 146. The structure long is the 146, the 142.16, and the structure short is the 133.37. So my structure long is the 142. So this means that we should possibly go up and to be testing the 142. I think I'm going to find the exact value. And the structure short is the 133.37.8. Okay, let me get the value of the structure long again. 142.16. Okay. All right. So for the euro dollar, we are going to go long above the 138, and we're going to go long above the 138, and if I go long above 138, my stop is going to be below 137.46. So my stop is about 55 pips on that trade. And my structure long, which is the next phase up, is the 142.16. And if I'm going to go short, I will only go short below 136.46, which means it's 100 pips below my exit in my long position. And my structure short to the downside is the 133.37.8, and my structure short is the 133, as I said, 37. Okay.